Good morning, everybody. So today I just have this little ficus. We already talked about this in one of my shorts. But what I did was, most of these ficuses like this that you buy at the box stores, they have like these big like yam-shaped roots that stick out above the ground. It looks like, 3 or 4 sweet potatoes that are stacked onto each other with a bunch of leaves coming out of it. I'm really not a big fan of that look. So I was looking at this plant, and one thing that really caught my eye, the only reason I bought it, was because of these 2 straight trunks coming up. They just look like really nice straight trunk trees, and I don't have any straight trunk ficuses, so that caught my eye. And then I started looking at it more, and I'm like, at the top of that yam shape, if you were to bury it down to just the tops of them, it looks like a really nice nabari. So I'm gonna bring that close to you so you can see that. But if you look at that, now that I've buried that shape that I don't like, it actually looks like it has a really nice root base. So that's why I got this tree. And now what I need to do, because it is starting to grow, you can see these little new shoots coming out of the tips of all these. What I need to do is eliminate the branches I don't want, because I don't want the energy of this tree going into all these branches. I want to select the branches that I really want to take off, and then get rid of all the other ones. So that way this tree can grow into the tree that I want it to. So I'm gonna zoom the camera in, and I'm just gonna clip most of these off. I'm gonna select probably no more than like 5 branches at this point, and that's all that's gonna be left. So we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. So first things first, I gotta look down in here. I wanna see which branches are coming off those 2 trunks, like straight up. Because I would like to keep this kind of a straight, maybe waver a little bit, but mainly a straight upright tree. Alright, so I've already found that there's a really good branch like right on top of where they took the major cut. So that one I can definitely use. So let me clip these other ones out of there. Put that on. Now, the way it's facing me right now is probably gonna be the front, so I'm trying to get some branches on the side to stagger them a little bit. So that's what I'm doing right now. Don't want you coming towards me. Not yet, anyways. All right, everybody, so get that back in the center. So those are the branches I'm gonna leave. What I need to do now is cut this part of this trunk on an angle so that there's more of a gap between the 2 trunks. So I brought my cutters to do that. I'm gonna take what was a branch coming out the front, and I'm gonna hollow that out a little bit. Put some sealer on it so that becomes kind of a recess into the trunk, kind of a point sticking out of the trunk. And then I will seal up the cut that I make here. I'll probably seal up these cuts that they didn't seal up. And I'm gonna clean out this root base a little bit, and then I'll be done with this. This is gonna go right back in the grow tent, and I'm just gonna let it grow. so before I seal this all up, that's what I came up with. Bring it a little bit closer to it. So as you can see on each one of the trunks, I have a main branch that I've chosen to let grow. I have a branch kind of coming out to the side but back a little bit to add a little depth, and then this one comes forward a little bit out to the side, and then one more branch up here on the back to add a little depth as well. I'm just gonna let these things fatten up. Like, they're probably gonna be a good 2 feet tall before I clip them off. I really want these to fatten up and kind of blend into these trunks. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and seal up all these cuts and then put this right back in the grow tent. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. I got tons and tons of plants in that tent that we're going to be working on all winter long. So if you'd like to keep up with those trees and their growth, just go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.